Welcome! It's Facts You Don't Know. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more, well, and first make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything.
The baby started to cry, but what the wolf did is amazing. My parents passed away when I was 1 year old. My Aunt Zina raised me. It's my misfortune that my aunt was very tough with me. My Aunt Zina got married and divorced several times, and she did not have children. My only dream was to raise a dog, but my aunt prevented me from doing this. When I finished high school, my friend Tolek and I were summoned to military service, where we spent it together, and we had beautiful times together. My aunt had a friend named Lyubila Borisovna, and she was living near us. She was also tough with her children. The woman had a 20-year-old girl that my aunt wants, that I got married with this girl. Although we both did not want this marriage, because we did not know each other at all, my aunt and her friend forced us to. I rented a house in the village and my wife and I moved in to live in it. There, I had the opportunity to get a husky dog and fulfill my dreams since childhood. My Tolek friend brought a little husky puppy as a gift for me some days after my marriage, which made me very happy. I started training the dog, and he also loved me and my wife. When my Aunt Zina came to visit me one day, she felt very angry when she saw the dog and asked me to get rid of him, but I refused and kicked her out of my house. I loved the dog, which I named Vista a lot, and became one of my closest friends. When my vacation ended, I went back to the barracks, and there I serviced for about a month. And when I returned home, I found that the dog was not there, where my wife told me that my aunt came one day and kicked it out. I felt very angry, and I went directly to search for a dog, and after 2 days of searching, Talik called me and told me that one of his friends told him that he saw a dog very similar to Vista in cafe near a service station located on the highway. And that is why Talik and I took a taxi and hurried to that place. Indeed, we found the dog there, as I rushed to hold him and kept wiping over his head, while he was also very happy and jumping when he saw me. Talik went and left me there with the dog, where I went to the waitress called Anya, who took care of the dog for that period, after she found him near the cafe, where she gives food and water every day. It turned out that the beautiful young woman was also an orphan, and it was coincidentally that she was also raised by her aunt, who was tough with her, which made her leave her home and remain searching for work until she gets that job in that cafe. When Anya and I sat talking to each other, we all noticed that there was harmony between us and that our childhood was quite similar. I agreed with the young woman to keep the dog with her until I found a solution, and I kept visiting them in the cafe on Sundays, and while Anna and I were sitting together, we saw Vista approaching us and carrying a bundle in his mouth when we approached it, and we found that he was carrying a newborn baby, which caused us great shock. We called the emergency room, where they came and moved the little boy to a shelter for orphan children. Over time, we discovered that the little one had not shown his parents. When my aunt died, I got everything my aunt had. I decided to go back to my house and divorce my wife, who agreed without any problem, and I went back to Anya, where I proposed her. The young woman said yes without thinking and told me at the same moment that she loved me. I was presented with Anya the idea of adopting the little boy the dog found, because I did not want him to live the same life I had. Then my new family in Vista moved to my deceased aunt's house, and we started our new life there.
Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.